Okay, it's been 2 months since we started this St. Augustine plug adventure here, and it's pretty good from far away. You get closer, you start seeing the portions that have not been filled in yet. Um, when I did this, I spread the plugs out kind of far, probably 14 inches, maybe even longer. So even though it's been 2 months, they haven't filled in fully yet. I would suggest if you do it, do 10 inches to maybe 12 inches at the most. But even though I did that, they're coming in. 2 months isn't all that long. As you can see, they're getting filled in really nicely. Um, One thing I noticed is this whole area used to be weeds. And even with Roundex and chopping the dirt down to nothing, I'm getting some weeds between the plugs. I've been pulling them as I need to. I'm not going to go full out crazy on them, but it goes to show you how awful wheat Roundup is nowadays. It has no problems killing grass. You could kill grass all day with Roundex. By the next day, your grass will be dead if you spray grass. But if you're spraying for weeds, it basically has no effect, which I don't understand how Roundup can even stay in business. This isn't just a Roundup issue either. I've tried multiple different brands of weed killer, and as you can see, I'm still pulling up dollar weed and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's not that bad. Even in another month or so, I'll probably have more, and I'll just pull it. But it's frustrating because I did spray this an awful lot. I'm going to stop doing this for a minute and go back to showing you the results. But I'm pretty satisfied with the plug results, even though I may have planted the plugs a little too far away for them to really propagate quickly. But they're doing a really good job. I mean, you can't say that this still isn't good, even though it's taken quite a long time. Now, while you're doing this, you should actually be mowering these after the first month. You could start mower the plugs, like it'll take the top edge off a little bit, and it'll spread a little quicker. This grass is doing pretty good considering the type of soil I have here. It's really dry, but I've been keeping it wet. In another month, this thing will probably be totally filled in. Especially, hopefully, it's going to be starting to rain a lot. We haven't been getting all that much rain around here. And rain is really what makes us go. On some areas, I did buy some sod over here, and I put some sod down. It seems to be doing well, considering I put it down a couple weeks ago. Only about like six sod pieces, because in some sections it was getting tough to get the plugs to take. Here I put some sod down. The sod wasn't in the greatest shape when I bought it, so it's recovering from being shocked. But I put about like 6 pieces of sod in the back here. The rest are all plugs. And you may not be able to see the results as good in this video, but it's doing pretty well, considering how far I put those plugs. A couple days ago, I did spray some Scott X down between each plug to try to cut back on the weeds. That'll be another video today or tomorrow. I'll show you how that Scott X stuff is doing. But if you can see from this angle, I'll try to extend it a little bit. Yeah, it's filling in really well. 2 months worth of growth here. I'll probably do another video in about a month. And there's the view that I like. You can see that it's really coming in.